Hi guys, Jella's back. So for today's vlog, we're gonna talk about the perks of being a flight attendant. So if you're watching this, for sure you're one of the aspiring flight attendants, so you wanna know what are the benefits of being a flight attendant. So let's start. Alright guys, so of course, one of the perks of being a flight attendant is the free travel. So when you apply as a flight attendant, of course, you already think about it that you will travel for free. So while doing your job, you travel as well, which is true, and which I'm really thankful with my company because I travel mostly to all countries in the world, to Africa, Asia, Europe, and America. Really all over the world. And because of free travel as well, we have our allowance, so we'll talk about that later. And yeah, so I'm an international flight attendant, so I do mostly everywhere in the world for 3 years. And actually I am a flight attendant now for a total of 4 years because I used to fly back home as a domestic flight attendant in the Philippines, which we do only turnaround flights, so I cannot really travel a lot. Yeah, so you need to think about these perks as well. It depends on the company itself if you're international flight attendant or domestic, but it doesn't matter as long as you want to be a flight attendant, right? As this is your dream job. So let's go to the next topic. But by the way, before that, I just want to add up for free travel while working, of course. I already mentioned about the allowance, and then we also stay at 5-star hotel, but sometimes 5-star hotels are not available, so maybe 3 to 5-star hotels like this. And then we also have visa free, let's say visa free as a crew. You know, I'm from the Philippines, so obviously I need a Schengen visa to go to Europe. But if I travel as a crew, as an operating crew, I don't really need to do this visa. But except for USA, we still need to do visa for the crew, but only as an operating crew. So I still need to get my own visa, my personal visa in USA if I want to go there as a passenger or just as a tourist. Is same as in Europe as well. So that's an additional information I want to say about free travel. And yeah, for USA, the company do it for us, which is very nice, right? And yeah, let's go to the next topic. Okay, for our next topic, which is everyone's waiting for it, salary. Okay, for salary, I will not disclose any amount since it changes every year or every promotion, okay? But I will just discuss how we get the salary. So we get the salary every month. So first we have our basic salary, okay? Then we have our flying time. Then we have our allowance, as I've mentioned from the first one a while ago. So these 3 things. So let's talk about the basic salary. So basic salary, it changes. Every year we have an increase, okay? But it's not that big, but of course, at least you have some increase in the basic salary. Then also, if you got promoted, you'll have an increase as well. Alright, so we're done with that. Then next, we have the flying time. So flying time, it depends. Every month, maybe you have 100 hours. So you'll have a lot of money, of course. But if sometimes you have a leave, so you only have like 60 hours. So it depends. Alright? Then the third one is allowance. Allowance, you get it at the end of the month. As I've mentioned a while ago, I don't know if I really mentioned it from the first video. Yeah, so allowance, you get it along with your salary itself. every month. We don't get it in the layover. Alright? So these three things. So let's talk about flying time again. Every promotion, it will increase as well. Like for example, $1 for 1 hour flying time. It's just an example. But if you from economy to business class, if you become business class, 1 hour is $2, something like that. Okay, it's not really the amount, but just an example. Okay, so you see how it goes. So these three things. Then after that, at the end of the year, we also have overtime. So if we exceeded 1,000 hours, the exceeding hours will be an overtime, and the overtime is different amount as well according to your grade. And if you want to know at least how much we earn, it's a good amount, and maybe one salary you can buy one Chanel bag. So one salary, one Chanel bag. So yeah, if you know the price, more or less like that. All right, it can go up, it can go down. It depends on your flying time and your allowance as well. But of course, the basic salary will remain the same. Just depends when you increase you have an increase every year, or you got promoted. So yeah, that's about the salary. For the next topic, all right, we have more free time, I can say. Well, some will not agree maybe, but I also work in the office before, so I know that this job you really have more time for yourself, or to travel more. Yes, it's true, because for example, in 1 month you can also have like 4 consecutive days off, or you can also fly a lot, but not every month is like that. So it really change. It depends on your roster. It's not like for this month you will only fly to India, or for the next month you will only fly to America. No, it doesn't work like that. We fly all over the world, so the maximum for us is 7 days flying. So for example, you have a turnaround flight and then you go to Canada, so it will cover like 4 days already. Then you'll have Asia, so of course going to Asia and coming back, so 6 days. But then after Asia flight, you need to have a day off. Okay, it's mandatory to have a day off after Asian flight. All right, so you really have more time to relax, which is true, I can say. But because in the office you have 8 hours, it's always like that. It's always regular like that, and you always have your 2 days off. But for us, we can have 3 days off, 4 days off, which is, I can say, one of the perks of being a flight attendant. Yeah. Alright, so for the next topic, it's kind of a lot for sure, benefits that we get as a flight attendant. So this is a lot to discuss. So first of all, I want to discuss about health insurance. So we have our health insurance, which covers mostly from the teeth to our physical health, mental health, and it's very nice because it's really necessary for this job to have a health insurance. All right. Then next is discounted flights, of course. So for us, every year we have one free ticket, which is sure ticket. So you cannot be offloaded. You're not a chance passenger. So it's very nice, at least once a year. Okay, and we also have like 90% discount and 50% discount. So it depends on which one you want to buy. But 90% discount is very nice. We also have discounted flights for my friends, for my family as well. So yeah, so that's one of the benefits I really like about being a flight attendant. Then we also have sometimes we in our base we also have discounts in the hotels and in the restaurants as well, which is very nice. And what else? I think that's it for discounts left, mostly discounts. And it's also a benefit for us that we can stay in the 5-star hotel, which is very nice, right? So our last topic that I want to tackle for the perks is that you have a respected job. Okay, so I think people respect flight attendants. Of course, it's not just about the service, it's also about the safety. And also, mostly, if you're watching now, for sure this is your dream job, and I really encourage you to do this job. That's why I did this video for you to know the perks of being a flight attendant and to inspire you more to be a flight attendant, because it's really nice experience, you know, and you travel and you meet a lot of people, a lot of culture, and a lot of languages. Sometimes you're already confused. No, of course, it's because of jet lag. But anyways, yeah. You also have a beautiful uniform, which people stare, or not really in an awkward way, but they will look at you and, oh, they will be the flight attendant in my flight, and sometimes they take video, which is very nice, right? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any more questions, just let me know and I will try to answer every questions that you have. And for the next video, I will tackle about the cons. Like, if you have reasons to be a flight attendant, or if we have perks, there's also something that you need to face. You need to face reality as a flight attendant. So it's not everything happy or everything is a perks. Of course, you also need to do your job. So I will tackle that on my next topic. So this is the pros. So I will tackle cons on the next video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.